Hey, that's right, summer is here. This is Paul Goodwin, and welcome to The Laws of Time. Round 3, we continue our all-time tour of the all-time tournament, 1871 to present day, all teams invited. Over 3,000 teams, over 21,000 games. Each team electronically plays their opponent a 7-game series. We choose one game from each of the 12 rounds and play it manually. That is the game you will hear today. The winner of this game also won the series. And today we have the upset-minded from 1891, the Louisville Colonels. Colonels did not have a good season. They finished 8th out of 9 teams. The year prior, they had a wonderful season. They won the entire league with a .667 winning percentage in 1890, but this is 1891. We have them ranked in batting the top 93%, in pitching the top 98%, and the whole team as a whole, they're ranked the top 98%. They're taking on the 1927 New York Yankees. Murderers Row, they're here. Of course, it would be game 3. Even though the Yankees didn't wear numbers back then. The Yankees that year, 110 victories, only 44 losses, and you won't believe their winning percentage. .714. How about that? In batting, we rank them in the top 1%, in pitching the top 4%, and overall they are in the top 0%. In actual numbers, with over 3,000 teams, they rank 19th overall in batting. In pitching, they're the 85th best team, and they are number 2 all time. Only the 1948 Cleveland Indians beat them out. How did we get here? Well, in the first round, the Yankees got a bye, but Louisville beat the 1941 Chicago White Sox 4-2. Outscoring them 28-23. Then, you're not going to believe this. Sit down before I tell you. They took on the champions from 1957, the Milwaukee Braves, and beat them 3-2. Outscored them by 1 point, 34-33. Imagine having to take on Hank Aaron and his World Series winning team, and then turn around and take on Babe Ruth the next week and his World Series winning team. Well, that's what they're trying to do. We'll see if they can knock off the Yanks. How did the Yankees get here? They beat the Negro League 1944 Chicago American Giants. Pretty easy series. They won 6-0 and outscored them 33-9. Lineups for the visiting Louisville Colonels. At catcher, leading off Tom Cahill. Batting second baseman Tim Shinnick. Batting third, the first baseman Harry Taylor. Batting fourth, the left fielder Patsy Donovan. Batting fifth, shortstop Huey Jennings. Batting sixth, center fielder Farmer Weaver. Batting seventh, third baseman Ollie Beard. Batting eighth, the right fielder Chicken Wolf, and the pitcher will be Warren Fitzgerald. For the Yankees, leading off will be left fielder Bob Musial. Batting second baseman Tony Lazzeri. Batting third, right fielder Babe Ruth. Batting fourth, the first baseman Lou Gehrig. Batting fifth, center fielder Earl Combs. Batting sixth, the catcher Pat Collins. Batting seventh, Mark Koenig, the shortstop. Batting eighth, third baseman Joe Dugan. And batting ninth, Wade Hoyt, pitcher. Yankee Stadium is 281 down the left field line, then 460. To dead center, it's 490. Right field power alley, 429. And a short right field porch at 295. Game time temperature, it is 76 degrees and partly cloudy. Umpires, third base, Billy Evans. Second base, George Hilbrand. At first base, Dick Nallen. And behind the plate, Clarence Brick Owens. Let's play some baseball. The Yanks have taken the field. Wade Hoyt, the right-handed pitcher, on the mound, warming up. Batters batted .245. with an H5 of 5. Home runs per 590 at-bats. This is H5. And he's rated, normalized numbers, 237 and 9. His actual ERA was 2.64. That's normalized at 2.79. And he won 22 and lost 7. Strikeouts over base on balls, 3-2. Leading off for Louisville, Tom Cahill. He batted 253 and 4. Normalized numbers 243 and 15. 22 years old. Threat to steal if he gets on. Here's the pitch to Cahill. Swung and a miss. Strike 3, and we are underway. Yankee defense from left to right. Musial, Combs, and Ruth. And in the infield, Dugan, Koenig, Lazzari, and Garrett. Behind the plate, Pat Collins. Here's Tim Shinnick. Batting left-handed. He's a switch hitter. 220 and 1. Normalized at 211 and 2. 23 years old. Here's the pitch to Shinnick. High chopper to short. Here comes Koenig. Short hops it over to Gehrig. 2 away. Thought at first Koenig was going to overrun that ball, but he made a nice play. Here's the left-handed batting Harry Taylor. 296 and 3. That equates to 282 and 13. 25 years old. Here's the pitch to Taylor. Low for ball 4, and he'll take first base. 2 outs and 1 on. Here's the left-handed batting Patsy Donovan. 321 and 3, normalized to 305 and 13. 26 years old. Taylor, not much of a threat to steal, but he could. Here's the pitch to Donovan. I chopper back to the box. Hoyt has it. Underhanded flip to Gehrig, and the side is retired. So the Colonel's strand 1, and the Yanks are coming up. It'll be Musial, Lazzari, and Ruth in the first for the Yankees. Bob Musial, 337 and 9. That equates to 296 and 17. He's 30 years old. Fitzgerald pitches to Musial. There's a line drive deep to left field. It is off the wall. Patsy Donovan's got it. He'll toss it back into third. Bob Musial pulls into second base with a stand-up double. Warren Fitzgerald, left-handed pitcher, ERA of 3.34. That normalizes out to 4.73. He's 23 years old, 114 and lost 17, 4 and 3. Strikeouts and base on balls per 9. And opponents batted 250 and hit 4 home runs every 590 at-bats. That equates to 276 and 14. Tony Lazzari, 309 and 19, 271 and 30. 23 years old. Musial on second. Not a threat to steal third. He does steal second a lot. Here's the pitch to Lazzari. Swing and a miss. 1 away. And I probably don't need to tell you who's coming up. Roar of the crowd. The Maharaja of Mayhem, the Sultan of SWAT. Big Bambino himself. Babe Ruth steps to the plate. Facing Warren Fitzgerald. Ruth 356 and 66. That normalizes out to 315 and 75. 32-year-old Ruth actually hit 60 home runs this year. 6-0. Lefty versus lefty. Gehrig's on deck. Combs in the hole. Louisville defense from left to right. Donovan, Lever, and Wolf. And an infield of Beard, Jennings, Shinnick, and Taylor. Cahill behind the dish. The pitch to Ruth. Swung on and missed. 2 away. Warren Fitzgerald's got his quota already. Almost. 2 away, and the batter will be Lou Gehrig. 373 and 47. Normalized 333 and 56. Gehrig is just 24 years old. Louisville on second with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Lou Gehrig. Swung on down the right field line. It's going to be in there for a base hit. Chicken Wolf comes in. He's got it. He throws into the plate. And Louisville's going to be safe. The throw is cut off by Shinnick, who throws back to first base, trying to pick Gehrig off of first base, who had made a wide turn. He's back safely, but he had made an aggressive Charlie Hustle type lead. But Shinnick cut it off near the pitcher's mound and gunned back to first baseman Harry Taylor, but Gehrig was back in safely. Earl Combs now steps up to the plate. Left-handed batter at the third in a row for the Yankees. 356 and 5. Man, what a lineup. 316 and 12. 28 years old. 2 outs and 1 on here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch to Combs. Swung on. It's going to be a base hit to center field off the glove of Farmer Weaver, and it scoots out to right field. Gehrig's rounding second. He's going to third. Combs will pull into second base. And the Yankees are seriously in business now. That would have been a base hit anyway. But it's going to be ruled a single and an error on Farmer Weaver. Gehrig at third, Holmes at second, and Pat Collins steps up. Collins, 275 and 16, normalizes to 242 and 27, 30 years old, right-handed batting Collins. Here's the pitch to Collins. He pops him up. Shinnick coming over. He's called off by the first baseman Taylor, who makes the catch, and that'll be all for the Yankees. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on, and we go to the second. Colonels will send up Jennings, Weaver, and Beard. Huey Jennings, right-handed batter, 293 and 2, 279 and 8, 22 years old. Here's the pitch. High fly ball, right center field. Combs going over. He's not going to get it. It's off the wall. Jennings going into second base, and he slides in with a sliding in safely. As the tag was applied just a little bit late. That was a lot closer than I thought. Jennings has himself a double. Here's the switch hitting Farmer Weaver, 282 and 1, 269 and 2, 26 years old. Switch hitter, batting lefty, facing right. Here's the pitch to Weaver. There's a ground chopper to third, and Dugan's going to let it go, but it stays fair, and Farmer Weaver has a single. Jennings, meanwhile, was running on the play, and he'll be safe at third. So, runners at the corners. No outs here. Top of the second, Raleigh Beard. Right-handed batter, 241 and 0, 232 and 0. Hoyt looks in. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball to Dugan. Over to second for 1. First double play. And coming in to score will be Huey Jennings, tying the score at 1. So with the bases clear, that brings up Chicken Wolf. William Van Winkle Wolf. Chowed down on a bunch of chicken before a game and had a terrible game. Committed a bunch of errors, so the name Chicken stuck. Although you gotta admit, that's a heck of a name to have if you're playing for the Colonels. Right-handed batting Wolf steps in, and here's the pitch. There's a ground ball to third. Dugan to his left to Gehrig, and the side is retired. And to the bottom of the second, switch hitting Mark Koenig steps in, 22 years old. 285 and 3, 250 and 10. Fitzgerald rocks and throws, and there's a deep drive to center field. Weaver going back to his right. He dives and makes the catch. Farmer Weaver making up for that error previously. One-handed diving catch to his right near the warning track. 1 away. Here's Joe Dugan, 269 and 3, 236 and 5. He's 30 years old. Right-handed batter. Here's the pitch to Dugan. He fists one into left field for a base hit. Dugan on first. That brings up Wade Hoyt. Hoyt, pretty good hitting pitcher. It's not a given that he'll be sacrificing. Here's the pitch to Hoyt. Call strike 3, 2 away. Batter will be Bob Musial. Doubled in the first. Here's the pitch. There goes Dugan. The throw to second base, way in time, and he is out of there. And the inning is over. For the Yankees, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, none left. And we go to the top of the third. A 1-1 tie. Pitcher Warren Fitzgerald will lead off top of the third here. Fitzgerald is a pretty good hitting pitcher. Here's the pitch. He bloops one into left field for a base hit. And the Colonels are in business. And the batter will be Tom Cahill. Cahill struck out in the first. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the pitcher. Goes to his right. Got it over to first. Makes the play. But Warren Fitzgerald will go to second base. So with 1 out, a runner on second, the batter will be Tim Shinnick. Shinnick, a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Hoyt checks on Fitzgerald and delivers. There's a high fly ball. Medium deep center field. Combs goes back and makes the catch, and Fitzgerald will hold at second base. 2 down for Harry Taylor. Here's the pitch to Taylor. Ground ball. Gehrig's got it. Flips over to Hoyt. Not in time. Harry Taylor beats it out. That was a slow grounder. Gehrig had to go to his right, and he kind of had to wait just a little bit for Hoyt to cover. And the speedy Harry Taylor beat it out. First and third now with 2 down. Here comes the number 4 batter, Patsy Donovan. Donovan grounded out in the first. Excellent opportunity now for Louisville. Hoyt on the stretch, rocks and throws. There's a check swing, goes down to third base. Dugan's got it over to Gehrig, and the side retires. Top of the third, and it'll be the top of the order for the Yankees. Dodged the bullet in the top of the third. This guy's pretty good. A lot of hustle. Bob Musial will lead it off. He's doubled in the first. He was up when Dugan got caught stealing. Or it might have been a broken hit and run, I don't know. Here's the pitch to Musial. Pops it up. Shortstop Huey Jennings has a beat on it. 1 away. 1-1 tie here in 1927 in Yankee Stadium. Murderers Row Yankees are tied at 1 with an unlikely team. I mean, I certainly didn't think they would make it to the third round. Louisville Colonels from 1891. Hard name to get out because I want to say Louisville Cardinals. Here's Tony Lazzari, who struck out in the first. Push him up Tony, they call him. He said it started in Salt Lake City with a fan of Italian descent who had deep accent. He would say, push him up, Tony. But who knows? Here's the pitch to Lazzari. Low ball 4. The Yankees trying to get something started here. And stepping up to the plate now with a runner on first is George Herman Babe Ruth. Ruth struck out in the first. Fitzgerald winds and delivers. Ball 4. So Gehrig comes up with 2 runners on now. Bottom of the third. 1 out. Lazzari on second. Ruth on first. Gehrig at the plate. Fitzgerald from the stretch. He delivers. There's a drive to center. Is going to be caught by the second baseman, Tim Shinnick, who dove and made a great catch, saving at least a run. Well, saving 1 run. I don't think Ruth could have scored on that, but Lazzari certainly could have. So Gehrig goes down. There's 2 outs. The batter will be Earl Combs, center fielder, singled in the first. Collins on deck. Here's the pitch to Combs. There's a drive to center field. Base hit. Lazzari's rounding third. Here's the throw from Weaver. It's cut off by Fitzgerald, and the Yankees have taken the lead. Weaver gave it his all on that throw. But Fitzgerald, and I don't think they would have got him at home. Good cut off by Fitzgerald. Would have been nice to see a play at the plate, though. Ruth smartly held at second base, but Fitzgerald would have had a play on him at third base. Pat Collins would be the batter. Collins popped out to first base his first time up. Ruth at second, Holmes at first. Here's the pitch, in the dirt, ball 4. Loaded up. The batter will be Mark Koenig. Koenig's 0 for 1, he flied to center. Fitzgerald in a fix, but there are 2 outs. It's the Koenig in the dirt. Throw down to first base. They got him! Tom Cahill with a rocket down to first baseman Harry Taylor, who applied the tag to Pat Collins. And that is going to be all for the 27 Yankees. Whoa. So the Yankees get 1 run on 1 hit, 3 walks. No errors. All important 3 runners left on. At the end of 3, the 27 Yankees 2 and the 1891 Louisville Cardinals 1. Oof. Well, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 spots for the Colonels. Jennings, Weaver, and Beard. Jennings doubled in the second. They'll lead it off. And here's the pitch to Jennings. There's a fly ball deep in the right field. Combs is going back. He will have room. A whole lot of room out there. 1 away. Normal ballpark, that might have been trouble, but not here. Here's Farmer Weaver. He hits 1 to second. A leaping Tony Lazzeri cannot get it. It's into right field for a base hit for Farmer Weaver. Weaver has singled twice now. 1 out. Ollie Beard steps up. Ollie Beard grounded into a double play in the second. There goes Weaver. The throw, not in time. He has stolen second base. Farmer Weaver taking nothing for granted now. He's on second base. 1 out. And Ollie Beard still at the plate. Weaver kind of surprised me. I didn't even check on his stats, but he does steal a few bases. Start to feel a little bit of concern now. The Yankee faithful. Got 5 hits and only 2 runs. Colonel's threatening here in the 4th. Here's the pitch to Beard. Swung on. Base hit to right field. Weaver rounds third. He's coming home. Here's the throw from Ruth. He is out of there. Oh! The Babe unloads a Bambino of his own. And he throws out Farmer Weaver. Farmer John, Farmer in the Dale. They're all out at home. Oh my goodness. We've seen a lot of this. Well, not too much. Last game we had 2. Right fielders unloading the cannons. Weaver can take the A9 train, the assist 9 train home. Well, the Colonels still have Beard on first. Wolf at the plate. I wonder if he likes the name Chicken. Hurt looks in and delivers. Shot to right field. Base hit. Beard will hold at second. And the Colonels have 2 runners on. 2 outs, and the batter will be the very good hitting Warren Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has already singled. He'd like another one now. Colonels trail by 1 here in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch to Fitzgerald. Called! Strike 3. And Hoyt is out of the inning. Bottom of the 4th, Mark Koenig will lead it off. He was batting and Collins got picked off at first with the bases loaded. And here's the pitch to Koenig. Ground ball to second base. Shinnick has it. First, 1 away. Here's Joe Dugan. Dugan singled in the second. It's a high fly ball deep to right field, off the wall, and Dugan will pull into second base with a stand-up double. Throw is way offline, went all the way to third base. Dugan stays at second base. 1 out. David Hoyt steps up. Pretty good hitting pitcher. Dugan becoming the star of the Yankees today. A single and a double. Here's the pitch to Hoyt. Ground ball to third. Beard's got it. High throw to first base. He's safe. Taylor had to jump to retrieve the ball. And Hoyt was hustling the whole way. The Yankees have runners at first and third now. 1 out. That will go as an error on the third baseman, Ollie Beard. And the Yanks have the top of the order, Bob Musil. Dugan on third, Hoyt at first. Fitzgerald winds and throws. There's a shot down first base line. It'll get into right field. It's in the corner. Dugan comes in to score. Hoyt, he rounds third. He's going to score. Musil has rounded second. He's going into third. He'll be in there sliding, but there's no throw. And Bob Musil has driven in 2 runs and given the Yankees plenty of insurance here with a 4-1 lead. Only 1 out, and the batter will be Tony Lazzeri. Lazzeri struck out and walked so far. And they're hollering, push him up, Tony. Rub it in. The pitch to Lazzeri. Outside corner, they say he went. Yes, he did. And 2 men are down. And here's Babe Ruth. Well, you can't put him on because you've got Garrett and Combs coming up. So you just have to take your medicine. Ruth has struck out and walked today. And here's the pitch to Ruth. He swings and struck him out. Ruth chased that one. He turns around and asks home plate umpire Rick Owens if that was out of the strike zone. You bet you Red Ryder it was. But the 27 Yankees come up with 2 runs on 2 hits, helped by 1 error, and they leave 1 on. And after 4, they lead 4-1. Top of the order for the Colonels, Tom Cowhill. He's 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out. And here's the pitch to Cahill. Drive to center field, base hit. And once again, the Colonels are in business. This marks the 3rd time the Colonels have had a lead runner on. Here's Tim Shinnick, who's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Shinnick. Cahill takes off for second base. The throw is way high, and Cahill has stolen second base. So now Shinnick with a chance for an RBI. They're not playing conservative. Hoyt rocks and throws. Inside for a ball. And the Colonels have 2 runners on. Cahill on second, Shinnick on first. And Harry Taylor steps to the plate. He's walked and singled. Taylor, .296 average, but he had a .400 on-base percentage. Normalized .282 and 13. Here's the pitch to Taylor. Ground ball to third base. Dugan's got it. He runs and steps on the bag for the first out. Still 2 runners on. It'll be a 5 unassisted fielder's choice. The batter will be Patsy Donovan. Donovan has grounded out twice. Here's the pitch. Swing! Miss. 2 away. That's the 3rd strikeout for Hoyt, who averages 3 per 9. The batter will be Huey Jennings. Jennings has doubled and flied out. Shinnick on second. Taylor on first. Colonels can taste the runs. It's the pitch to Jennings. There's a ground ball to third. Dugan's got it. He's up off the ground to first in time to get Jennings, and the Yankees will maintain a 4-1 lead. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-1 Yanks. Lou Gehrig will lead it off here. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Here's the pitch to Gehrig. Check swing. Did he go? No. Willie Evans at third base gives the safe sign, and Lou Gehrig trots down to first base like he knew it all the time. That's the way to do it. Earl Combs is 2 for 2 today, both singles. Gehrig on first. No outs. Bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Combs. Ground ball shot to shortstop. He keeps it in front of him over to second base for 1, and there will be no double play. Hugh Jennings did a good job not to let that ball go through. He just batted it down the best he could, flipped to second baseman Shinnick, and there was no throw. So Earl Combs is on first base on a fielder's choice, and the batter will be Pat Collins. Collins is 0 for 1 with a walk, right-handed batter. Fitzgerald delivers to Collins. There's a ground ball to third base. Beard has it over to second to 1. First double play. 5, 4, 3. The old double play. And that'll be all for the Yanks in the 5th. We go to the 6th. It'll be Weaver, Beard, and Wolf. 6, 7, and 8 spots. Farmer Weaver, 2 singles today. He was zeroed out at 9 a.m. by Babe Ruth. Gunned down, tried to score from second base on a single. But he does have 2 hits. And the pitch to Weaver, there's a ground ball to Lazzeri. He's got it over to first, 1 away. Ollie Beard is grounded into a double play and singled. Here's the pitch to Beard. High and inside. Ball 4. And now the right-handed batting William Van Winkle, don't call me Chicken Wolf, steps to the plate. Here's the pitch to Wolf. Ground ball to third. Off Dugan's foot. He recovers. Throws to second for 1. And there will be no throw to first base. Good recovery by Dugan. That was a shot. Went off his foot, I believe. He went over to the right. Scooped it up. Threw to second to get the runner. Wolf at first. Beard is erased on the fielder's choice. 2 outs and pinch hitting for Warren Fitzgerald will be the left-handed batting Monk Klein. Klein, 33 years old, batted .300 that year. Normalized 285 and 0. The pitch to Klein. Check swing down to Dugan. He scoops it up, throws to first in time, and the side is retired. And the Colonel's strand 1 will go to the bottom of the 6th. Coming in to pitch for the Colonels will be right-hander Scott Stratton, 21 years old, born in Campbellsburg, Kentucky. You'd think this would be his rookie season or near it. He's been pitching for 4 years. He started when he was 18. Batting average and home runs against, 285 and 5, normalized 308 and 15. He was 6 and 13, ZRA 4.08, normalized 5.78. Strikeouts to walks, 3 over 2 per 9. He'll face the 7, 8, and 9 spots, Koenig, Dugan, and the pitcher spot. And here's the pitch to Koenig. Fly ball to left field, base hit, and Koenig has his first hit of the day. Koenig on first, no outs, and Joe Dugan steps up. Dugan, all he's done is single and double and play a superb third base. Here's the pitch to Dugan. Slow grounder to short. Over to second for 1. They're not going to have time to go to first. They don't even try it. Shinnick, good job of not trying to force the issue. And the batter will be Hoyt. Hoyt is struck out. Got on an error, which could have been a hit. Round of applause for the wonderful job of pitching thus far. Here's the pitch to Hoyt. He squares the bunt. Perfect bunt. Down the first base line. Stratton comes over, gets it, and throws to Taylor for the out. Dugan goes down to second base. Top of the order for the Yankees, Bob Musial with a runner on second. 2 outs. Musial has doubled and tripled. The pitch to Musial. There's a ground ball to short. Jennings has it. Over to first. 3 away. Top of the 7th and top of the order for the Colonels. Tom Cahill leads it off. Cahill 1 for 3. Singled and struck out. Here's the pitch from Hoyt. Ground ball to third. Dugan to Gehrig. 1 away. If you're a Colonels fan, I can't imagine how you would be, unless you just hate the Yankees, or if you're really, really old. Got to start counting outs. 8 to go. Tim Shinnick steps in. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch to Shinnick. Drive down the left field line. Musial in foul territory. Makes the diving catch and slams into the wall. Is he okay? Bob Musial went all out for that one. The Yankees do not want to end up like the Braves. He's looking at his right hand. He caught that ball right before slamming into the wall. But there are 2 outs. And the left-handed batting Harry Taylor, 1 for 2 with a walk. Pitch to Taylor, ground ball to short to his right. Koenig does a Jeter, and it's not going to work out. Nice play. But Harry Taylor beats it out. And Taylor's on first base with an infield single. Patsy Donovan up. He's 0 for 3. Strikeout. Pitch to Donovan. Inside, ball 4. 2 runners on now. Harry Taylor at second, Donovan at first. And Huey Jennings steps to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Flied out and grounded out. He tied up though with 1 swing of the bat. Here's the pitch to Huey Jennings. Shot down to first base. Gehrig buckles and makes the play. And have taken him first for the unassisted out. Well, folks, it's stretch time here at Yankee Stadium, although they didn't stretch back then. We'll do it anyway. We can stretch, can't we? Don't have to sing. Louisville Colonels were in the American Association, and that folded after the 1899 season. 14 of the Colonels merged in or joined the Pittsburgh Pirates, including Honus Wagner. Yanks will send up the 2, 3, and 4 spots. Zary, Ruth, and Gehrig. Tony Lazzeri, son of an Italian Boilermaker, California. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Jennings to Taylor. 1 away. Here's Babe Ruth. Ruth hasn't made contact today. Struck out twice and walked. Here's the pitch to Ruth. Golfed that into center field. Here comes Weaver, and he makes the catch. Farmer Weaver robbing Babe Ruth of his first hit. And that brings up Gehrig. You know, I was hoping the 27 Yankees would be paired up with the 2002 Giants. Not just because I wanted to see Ruth and Bonds. I wanted to see Ruth go against Scott Iyer. So I could say, an Iyer for an Iyer and a Ruth for a Ruth. Here's the pitch to Gehrig. Outside, ball 4. Combs is 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Here's the pitch from Stratton. Ground ball. Base hit up the middle. Gehrig will hold it second. And the batter will be the catcher, Pat Collins. 2 outs and 2 on. Stratton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Fly ball to center field. Farmer Weaver's got it, and the side retires. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on. I don't know if there's a platinum sombrero making the last out in the inning, but Pat Collins gets it if there is one. He's done it 4 times today. Leading off the top of the 8th for the Louisville Colonels from 1891 will be William B. Farmer Weaver, Parkersburg, West Virginia. 5'10", 170. Weaver went 6 for 6 one game and hit for the cycle. Here's the pitch from Hoyt. There's a ground ball to Dugan. Dugan scoops it up over to Gehrig. 1 away. 5 outs to go. I'm sure the Yankees expected to dominate this team, but they've held up pretty well and are still in a position to win it. Ollie Beard is 1 for 2. Hoyt looks in, rocks and throws. There's a ground ball to short. Koenig taps the glove to Gehrig. 2 away. Down to 4 outs. And now Chicken Wolf, who's 1 for 3. Pitch to Wolf. Outside, ball 4. And pinch hitting will be Sam LaRocque. Sam-Henri Jean LaRocque from Quebec, Canada. LaRocque batted .314 and 17, normalized .298 and 32. And you wonder, why didn't they start him? Well, he only had 35 at bats and he hit 1 home run. He's actually a lifetime .249 hitter. Here's the pitch from Hoyt to LaRocque. Swung on, drive to center field, base hit. Wolf will stop at second. First and second are the bases with 2 outs. Top of the order. And Simeon-Henri Jean LaRocque has put the Colonels in a very positive position here. And that's going to be all for Wyatt Hoyt. Yankees will bring in Walsey Moore, right-handed pitcher, .228 and 4. Normalized .220 and 7. ERA of 2.28, normalized 2.41. 30-year-old right-hander. 19 wins and 7 losses. 3 over 3. Moore will face Tom Cahill. Cahill is 1 for 4 on the day. Runners at first and second. Top of the 8th. Moore facing Cahill. This could be the ball game, one way or the other. Here's the pitch to Cahill. There's a ground ball to first base. Gehrig has it. He walks over to first base, and the side has retired. Coming in the pitch for the Colonels in the bottom of the 8th will be George Boone, right-handed pitcher. 250 and 0. 276 and 18. He had an ERA 7.8. Normalized 11.05. 0-0. And 2 over 5 strikes base on balls per 9 innings. Mark Koenig leads it off for the Yankees. Koenig is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch from Boone. Fly ball to left field. Donovan on the move. And 1 away. Here's Joe Dugan, who's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch to Dugan. It's a fly ball to center field. Farmer Weaver's got it. 2 away. And Walsey Moore will hit for himself. Here's the pitch from Boone. Swung on it. Missed. Strike 3, and we go to the 9th. With the Yankees leading 4-1. And Cinderella has 3 outs to go. 2, 3, and 4 spots for the Louisville Colonels. Tim Shinnick leads it off. Here's Walsey Moore pitching. The pitch is a ground ball. Dugan over to Gehrig. 1 away. 2 outs to go. Harry Taylor steps in. Righty versus lefty. Taylor 2 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch to Taylor. Ground ball. Base hit to center field. 3 hits for Harry Taylor. And now Moore will face the left-handed batting Patsy Donovan. 321 and 3, 305 and 13. Get him on first. 2 outs. Moore from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Donovan. Ground ball to second base with Zeri. Koenig, Gehrig, and the side is retired. The game is retired. And Cinderella will retire for the night. Well, the 27 Yankees didn't exactly murder anyone, but there's no law against that. They survive and will advance to round 4. Louisville Cardinals in there. Louisville Cardinals, there I go. Louisville Colonels. They do wear red. Red and yellow. Nice uniform. They have the laces that go up the front. At any rate, 1927 New York Yankees are victorious. 4 runs, 8 hits. Committed no errors and 9 runners left on. The Colonels, 1 run, 10 hits, made an error, and they left 12 men on base. Player of the game, we're going to go with Bob Husel. Had a double and a triple, scored a run, and drove in 2. On tap, the 1942 Kansas City Monarchs traveled to Cleveland in 1948. Satchel Paige played for both teams. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. We'll see you in round 4.